Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, what we're going to talk about tonight is something that is near and dear to my heart. We have a chance, something that we were told was impossible, to take one of the key allies out of the gun controller's back pocket in Arizona. This is something that we were told was impossible, not a chance, not even remotely close to being in the realm of possibility, and yet they are terrified because this is Gabby Giffords' husband, Mark Kelly. This is the sitting senator, incumbent of Arizona. That's what we're going to dive into, and I'm going to show you a few things in this video which I think that you're going to like. Everything is linked in the description box below. I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor, EuroOptic, and then we're going to dive in, and I cannot wait to share this stuff with you guys. If you're looking to get any more gear to embrace your freedom, bring home that big buck this fall, or that last little piece for the camping trip, you guys need to check out EuroOptic's Facebook page. They are veteran-owned and operated in whitetail country of Pennsylvania. These guys use the content that they advise you on. They will always steer you in the right way, and everything is always inventoried, actually correct, according to the website. It's all in real time, and they even have expedited shipping options available once you check it out on that Facebook page, which is linked in the description box below. They have an extensive library of videos on these products. Everything is growing. I think you guys need to check it out. It's in the description box below, that Facebook page for EuroOptic, and thank you so much to EuroOptic for sponsoring this weekend's videos. All right, my brothers and sisters, as I mentioned in the intro, this is something that is near and dear to my heart because Gabby Giffords could be losing her in with the Senate come these midterm races. This is the second day of 3-a-day videos that we are driving forward with our midterms, and today we're going to talk about Arizona and how the Democrats have shown that they are much more afraid of this as they move the goalpost. Check this out. As we've discussed in previous videos, the generic ballot is 7 points in advantage for Republicans. That does not happen traditionally. As you get closer and closer to the actual date of the election, you get closer and closer in the generic polling. You partner that with the wrong track, right track. 67% of people say we are in the wrong direction. This is not looking good for Democrats, particularly when you partner with it. The Pennsylvania, Georgia races, which were a foregone conclusion to be Democrat, well, now they're up in the air and it's scary. But Arizona, which was not even supposed to be touchable by an incumbent, Mark Kelly, is now dangerous, as Chuck Schumer said on the tarmac with his confession to Biden just the other day. But let's check this out. I'm going to hit those states that I just mentioned. Again, keep in mind, they're incrementally moving the goalpost from it's no problem, we'll be perfectly fine, I'm a little uncomfortable, holy crap. That's what's happened. All right. So the Pennsylvania Senate race, Oz versus Fetterman. There are some new polls that are coming out that is showing Oz has a 3-point lead where the polling underestimates GOP by 5%. This is shaping up to be something dramatic, particularly when you look at after that debate, because all the polling to this point is pre-debate. That debate sunk the entire campaign, and we're going to see it in the next few days. I'm willing to bet you. You've also got this happening in Pennsylvania. This is kind of a recap of our video we did earlier today. You're looking at a surge of Oz versus Fetterman. Now, I know Oz is not a perfect candidate, but he's also not come out and openly called for confiscation and banning of ARs and a majority of other Second Amendment items. There is a difference. But let's keep going because now we got to jump down to Georgia. The other thing, and then I'm going to show you Arizona. Now, they told us Walker had no chance, and now he's beating Warnock so much so that Chuck Schumer on the tarmac, when he's talking to Biden, openly said it's going down, 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 and we just can't figure it out. I don't know why they'd vote for for Walker. Walker is surging. It is slated to get him into office. Check this out. He is going upwards on this trend, as you can see, and we're kind of rehashing stuff we saw earlier today. But now, I want to show you Arizona. Keep in mind, again, the whole table. This started out with places like Ohio and Wisconsin. Ooh, they were up in the air. You never know. They might take them. Democrats are going to hold. Then it moved into Pennsylvania and to Georgia once Ohio and Wisconsin kind of went away from them in the polling. Well, now Pennsylvania and Georgia are moving away from them polling, so they're reverting back to Arizona. This is important because Blake Masters is openly pro-2A. Mark Kelly is the husband of Gabby Giffords of Giffords.org. Quite the contrast here. But check this out. So right now, it is showing that this is going to be a GOP pickup. This is from Real Clear Politics. You need to get out there and vote. I'm just showing you what's on the ground. They're suggesting that's a GOP pickup because the polls underestimate Republicans so much so. In fact, if you look at what this incumbent is dealing with in his momentum shifting, the Masters is climbing the ladder tremendously, and Kelly is staying almost stagnant. There is a bump there, but it's not at the exact same incline that Masters is. Now, when you look at all the different things that are going on in that race, when you have Kelly, who is an incumbent senator, when you have Masters, who is a newbie on the field, and you have this type of national environment, you also have states like Oregon that are going right-leaning way more than normal in the Senate races. You've got Oregon that's going to put a Republican governor in place, according to the polling. Then you've got New York, where Hochul is actually in a toss-up race. This is not normal, and this is something out of the context. This is incredibly applicable to Arizona. That's why they've been moving the goalpost from Ohio to Wisconsin to Pennsylvania to Georgia to now Arizona. Arizona is their last stand. This is the crown jewel. We take this one out, Gabby Giffords' phone line directly cuts to the internal halls of power in the Senate. This is a big one, people. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you tomorrow when we do our third 3-a-day, and then we will take a rest.